Okay, hi guys. I decided to make some new vocabulary videos. It's a new season here, it's a sunny day in England, it's really very nice. Hopefully it will continue like this. So I'd like to start with phrasal verbs. This series is going to be about phrasal verbs, and I'm going to go through different themes and topics and try and get you to learn the phrasal verbs in context. So these are all connected to money in some kind of way. Let's start here and go round in a circle. Take something out. Perhaps I'll write some typical, non-phrasal verbs underneath which are equivalent. If we use take something out of your pocket, I'm sure you all know that. Take something out of your pocket, but also take something out of the bank. Take some money out of the bank. The other word would be withdraw money from the bank. That's very formal withdraw, very formal. The bank manager will say you withdrew £50 on the 1st of March, but you will probably say I took out £50 or 50 quid. That's one nice word to remember. Quid means pounds in English slang. Okay, so take something out of the bank. You can also pay someone back. You have to give back the money which they lent you, so you pay them back. I think that it's very clear that this means return money. I think usually students find back very easy to use. It's quite an easy preposition with phrasal verbs. It always means return. Okay, if you splash out on something, it means you decide to spend a lot of money on something that very often you really want. So maybe you could splash out on a new car. Yeah, you think I've been working really hard recently, I've made a lot of money, I'm going to splash out on a new car. But it could be a new computer, it could be a new phone, it can be anything, but it means spend a lot of money. So spend quickly and, a lot of money. Okay, splash out on something. Cut back on something is maybe the opposite. It means that you stop buying something, or you stop using something. It doesn't have to be connected to money. You could say I'm cutting back on cigarettes, I'm cutting back on alcohol, and it means you're drinking less alcohol or you're smoking less cigarettes. But you could also say we are cutting back on unnecessary expenditures. We are cutting back on, I don't know, the amount of gas we use. We're cutting back on the amount of food we eat. You could cut back on anything. It just means use less and less of that thing because you need to, because you don't have that much money. And that's normally why we say the word cutbacks. Many of these words, by the way, can be nouns as well, and this one can be a noun. The government has made cutbacks because of the financial crisis. They have decided to make cutbacks in lots of the services around the country. Okay, come to. It means equals. So, I bought some apples and some oranges. The apples cost £1.50, the oranges cost £2. So the price came to £3.50. Okay, but you can say 5 multiplied by 5 comes to 25. Okay, so come to just means equals. Comes to. The price comes to £3.50. It's total, the total price. So it's a way of meaning totals, equals. It's a way of saying totals or equals. Okay, give something away. It often means to charity, and I'll put that in brackets, to charity. For example, you give your clothes away because you don't need them anymore. You don't take money when you give something away. You do it for free. And that's why I put it here connected to money, because often you use it in the sense of I gave all my money away. You could say that if you gave all your money to charity, you gave all your money away. I don't think anyone's ever done that, but nonetheless, that's how we use give away. There are some other meanings with this phrasal verb. It also means reveal a secret. For example, his accent gave him away as a foreigner. So give something, it means reveal something about someone as well, but that's the second meaning. Fork out on something. This is also spending a lot of money, like splash out on something, but there is a difference. When you fork out on something, it means you spend a lot of money, but you don't want to. It's not something that you want to spend money on. Splash out on a new car, a wonderful holiday, or splash out on a new computer, a beautiful phone. Fork out, I don't know, maybe the local council have sent you a very large bill and you complain to your friends that you have to fork out £50 a month on this new cost which the council has given you, a new bill. It's something which you don't want, you know, you might say, I have to fork out all this money for my kids' education, if you're complaining that you have to spend so much money on your kids' education. So this one is negative and this one is positive, but they both mean spending a lot of money. This one you don't want to spend the money, this one you do. Okay, sell out of something. A shop sells out of something when it has nothing left. Very similar to the other phrasal verb, run out of. Yeah, we have run out of petrol. We need to go to the petrol station. We've run out of time. We need to finish the lesson. Well, the shop will say, sorry, we have sold out of pens and you can't have one. Or we have sold out of telephones and you can't have one. We've sold out of tickets is the most common example, because theatres and cinemas, they often sell out of tickets if it's a very popular show. Okay, so sell out of is very similar to run out of. Don't forget that phrasal verb. Stock up on. This is the third kind of on at the end. Splash out on, cut back on, fork out on, stock up on. It means buy lots and lots of things for the future. You store those things, you put them in stock, in storage, for the future. So maybe you think there's going to be an apocalypse and you will need some food for the future. So you stock up on beans and pasta and rice, all this kind of food which will satisfy you for the future. But you don't have to refer to the apocalypse, of course. It's just an example for how this word is used, because when you stock up on something, if I stock up on toilet roll, that means that I don't want to buy toilet roll for a long time, because I'm going to have lots of toilet roll in my stocks, in my storage. Okay? So when you stock up on something, you have it for a long period of time. You buy lots so that it lasts a long time. Rip someone off now. Deceive. This is very similar to deceive, but financially deceive. Scam would be another word. Scam. When somebody rips you off, it means that they cheat you out of money. Maybe you're buying something, a Rolex watch from somebody, and you pay a lot of money, £200, and then you look at it and you understand it's a fake. It's a fake Rolex watch, and you paid the same money as a real one. So the person selling it ripped you off. He ripped you off. We often use this now, even if you go to a shop and you just get an expensive price and you say, that shop ripped me off, look how much this cost. It's so expensive. So rip someone off, it means often make someone pay too much for something, but it could be any kind of financial scam, any way where they take the money. I suppose actually we wouldn't use it for perhaps people on the street who steal from you. No, that would be they're actually stealing. But if somebody charges you too much for something, we often say then, he ripped me off. Okay, pay up. I think we use this one just as when you're asking someone for money, you say pay up, and it means pay me now, don't wait. So it's often used as an exclamation. Pay up now, and it means pay me now, that's all. Pay someone or something off means finish paying for something. So you may say, in 10 years' time, I will finally pay my mortgage off. I will finally pay off my mortgage in 10 years' time. Both possible, yeah? But it's for when you finish paying something which you pay again and again and again. So you can pay someone off as well. If you owe someone some money, maybe finally 3 weeks later you pay him off. It means finish paying something, finish paying a debt. Okay, last one which I'll talk about today. Go in on something. This is used for when you share the price. If you say to your friends, you're sitting at your friend's house and there are 10 of you, and you say, I know, let's go in on some pizzas. It means let's all buy the pizzas. Let's all put in £5 or £10 and we'll have a lot of pizzas and we'll all share them. So go in on means share the price of something. Let's go in on a pizza, let's go in on, maybe you say to, I don't know, you could even say it to your girlfriend if you don't want to pay everything, you don't have enough money, you could say let's go in on the cinema tickets for tonight. And it means let's both spend some money on it, so share the price. Okay, I hope that all of those phrasal verbs are clear. Please ask any questions under the video and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you've enjoyed this lesson and would like to receive more over the next few weeks. Here are some videos on phrasal verbs, auxiliary verbs, tenses, and verb forms as well, like gerunds and 2+ infinitive. Please watch them and try the quizzes below the videos, and I hope that you improve.